to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well.
Thomas.
So we are here in Park City at the world premiere of Didn't Die at Sundance.
Yes.
How are you feeling about that?
World premiere, man. Well, what a better way to world premiere than Sundance. You know, I think I've been here since the pandemic. I had a film called Kindergarten Teacher with Maggie Gyllenhaal before, and it's like, and so to be back, it's like I'm back home. You know what I mean? I think it feels awesome because I think there's something about this film that like really crosses cultures. You know, it's a zombie American film, but there's like a South Asian like diasporic root in it, and I feel like Sundance is always on that verge of trying to find the next space and where things are growing. So I think diaspora means seed, and dia means seed, and spora means scatter. And so Sundance always catches the scatter. So this film's exactly right where we should be premiering Didn't Die, because it is a hybrid. There's a family hybrid drama, and it's a zombie apocalyptic thing. And this kind of experimental space at Sundance is the place where they welcome this. So I feel welcome, and I feel excited to be here.
That's excellent. I mean, Sundance certainly feels like a Sundance film, and I'm so excited that it's premiering here.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about your role with the film.
Yeah, I play Hari. He's the older brother. It's about, there's like three siblings that kind of come together at an apocalyptic zombie moment where, so in the beginning it's like, well, these siblings are different, as we know, and all families have this kind of thing, and they're plus ones, and, it gets a little messy, but they have to come together for this one thing. And to play the older brother, I've known Mira Menon, the director, for a while. We were just talking yesterday, like I was in her first like short back in the day, and she's been writing like projects for me and roles for me. So it's kind of like it's always when you get that message like, hey, what are you doing? What is this? It's great. So it feels great to play this character Hari, who's like the older the sibling who's kind of taking care of stuff, but he's also dealing. That takes power, right? There's a vulnerability to that because a lot of it is resting on his shoulder. So it's really interesting to feel like gravitas, but I'm also an older brother too, so it was kind of interesting to bring that in. Also, there's what Mira really is very like giving. So she was like, do what you want with it, and I wanted to represent South Asian Americans in like a Gatsby way, like we're the Brown Kennedys up in here. This is what we fight zombies looking like this. So like I was like, I wore a bow tie to this. I'm like, why? Because other roles that I play as doctor or terrorist or medical terrorist, like I don't get to do that. So I'm like, it's about time that people see us as human beings. We could be, any race, culture. Like this is that kind of film. But to have that, and then now we get to make it specific. And again, as the eldest, I got to, sometimes we're like, okay, you got to go talk to them. And I'm like, okay, got it. All right, y'all, what do we pitch into her? And give a little bit of the Hindi, give a little bit of like be the bridge a little bit. Because in the movie, and in kind of real life, I'm that. I have a strong connection to India and Bangladesh. And, so it was really great to share this. And I'm a musician, so I get to, I play a little piano in this. So it's like, whenever you get the chance to be you plus, I'll take it. And especially when you've got, when Mira Menon is guiding the ship.
Yeah, absolutely. You're talking a lot about working with Mira, and that's really exciting. Tell me more about working with Mira and the cast on this project.
Yeah, I've worked with Kieran Dale on a couple of different projects. We've actually played siblings before. She's extraordinary. I think her quick wit is just like, and incredible, infectious. And knowing her, we're kind of always like, battling each other. So which is a great sibling space. So that's like, it's fantastic. I got to meet Katie McQuinn. She plays my wife in it. I never knew her, but to get to know her, she was in LA, I was in New York. We have a cocktail hour in the film. So we started doing Zoom cocktails. So getting to know, it's like, yo, how did we meet? And just getting to know each other. And then we're all talking about the backstory. That's when I found out that she could sing. I saw there's a piano with a thing. I was like, yo, should we do a song? Because I play piano, you know what I mean?
Right.
So and she was just like so fun, warm. And like to be able to get to know them before you shoot, it's amazing. The younger brother, Vish, I didn't know him until we got there.
Okay.
But it kind of makes sense because I'm the older brother. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
there is a distance.
Yeah.
But we all lived in the same house before we shot.
Yeah.
So that was like, we got to know each other. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, good morning, you know? And it's like, and you talk about the food, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then Mira would be like, a couple days later, like, remember that conversation, bring that in. Or fire that up, you know? And George Mansell, he's hysterical. He's like, that's such an unpredictable stuff. We have a little rivals thing, and it's fun to kind of like feel that. So it's been an amazing process of like working with people I've worked with, working with new people, and really just playing, man. Like I think I can't say that enough. It's like, as an actor, you get the script. Some people are like, you got to do it this way and you got to do it this way. But to be able to like, I always talk about it's like wherever you go, I got you. That's how I talk about improv. But that's music. You know, if you play keys and I'm a drummer, I'm gonna follow you. You're gonna follow me.
Yeah.
And we might just meet on the first day. So if I can translate that into a movie set with my actors and their skilled performers, then we just jam. And this whole movie has been a jam.
That's so awesome. It's really cool to hear about how much flexibility you had, how much you were able to make this.
But that's a
your
musical
own.
jam, right? It's like, you know, you could hit these. You got it's in. What key is this in?
Yeah.
Got you. What's the tempo? Feel it, but you're not a robot. Like, I think it's the antidote for the authentic. You know, we get like the antidote for AI is the authentic intelligence and witnessing that in human in real time. Like, no matter what you do, that's kind of following an algorithm. But humans are unpredictable. But that jam and what happens when this person jams with this person is like this other thing, and that's what this movie has become.
That's incredible.
You know, and that's why I'm so proud of it. I'm proud of this cast and crew. I mean, and to be here at Sundance at the precipice, also in the beginning of this new year. You know what I mean? Like, it is, because it is about grief too. And LA fires and Mira lost her home.
Right. Yes.
Lost her home, and this is really, and so this is, and there's like, it's strange, like there's parallels in this space. So, but now we're here together. So like, how do we deal with grief? We come together as family, and here we are coming together as family here at Sundance. So it's I don't want to get emotional about it, but it's as real as we can get, even though it's a zombie apocalypse. But I think that's the universal language of cinema. It's not, you take the context changes, but the heart remains. So, and that if you can jam with the heart, that's love.
That's all really great insight. Well, hey, I really appreciate talking with you. Thank you so much for taking the time and
sorry,
enjoy
I know I babbled over.
No, that was all really great information. So I hope you enjoy the premiere and the rest of your time here in Park City. Okay.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank you.